Big cities in the USA are being destroyed. And you would think, well, the leaders of those cities will do something about it. But the leaders of those cities don't care to do anything about it because they don't care whether the city is prosperous or a pile of rubble. What's important to them is that they are in power over a pile of rubble or a successful city. It's like in Cuba. The Castro brothers didn't care that Cuba was an economic wreck. It was an economic wreck for over 50 years. They didn't care. That didn't bother them. The main thing was to stay in power. And the same thing with Maduro in Venezuela. His country is destroyed. It's not important to him. He has no interest in fixing it. What's important is staying in power. The only thing that can happen in these big cities that are being destroyed is for the citizens of the big cities to throw these politicians out. At least they have that left, what's called the vote. But the vote itself can be corrupted. Now, these big city politicians want mail-in votes where you don't have to show up at a poll to vote. They're just mail-in. Well, with a mail-in vote, these corrupt politicians can print thousands, hundreds of thousands of phony ballots that re-elect them. In other words, what happens is the right to vote is taken away. And when the right to vote is taken away, that ensures the power of corrupt politicians. That's what Cuba is all about. You can't vote in Cuba. Well, you can vote in Cuba, but only for Communist Party officials. And Maduro, well, in Venezuela, he just rigs the elections so that he is constantly put in power.